Hello, my name is Lori Lamonto. I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm also a licensed drug and alcohol counselor. This channel is called Courage to Change. Today's topic is going to be on persistence. When it comes to change, we sometimes might feel like it's impossible or it's too hard, or there's something kind of barrier or some kind of, people giving opinions that hold you back. So really, when you read like stories about anyone who is an entrepreneur, anyone who might be a sports person, they all have that in common. They have to be persistent to reach their goals. And some of the idea would be like, for an entrepreneur or sports, it's only those who stay in the game that win. It's only those who stay part of the competition, because there's going to be a lot of people who want to make maybe an NFL, or maybe a lot of people who want to be a business owner, but they quit a little too early, okay? And they don't persist in going against the barriers. And basically, they refuse to quit, or they might have a defeat or a failure, but then they continue to go anyway because they refuse to take a loss. And a lot of times when it comes to change and this kind of persistency, you do tend to have an emotional connection to the goal, something that you're passionate about. Like, what's the bigger vision? What's the goal that you're aiming for? So sometimes it can be a little hard to know what that emotional connection is. And if you don't have some kind of passion or an emotional connection, you might decide to take that defeat or that failure as permanent and not continue to get back up. I mean, when it comes to sports and tryouts, I know for myself when I was younger, running and doing suicides and doing all the exercises and showing up the next day when you're sore and your body's broken and you feel weak because you haven't exercised in a long time. You have others who didn't show back up because they couldn't manage the next level of tryouts. Okay, so they end up giving up and saying it's too much. But in this case, for persistency, you have to go forward no matter what barrier, no matter what obstacle, because life is a journey. Life is, beautiful journey, honestly. And even if we've had complications, and even if we've had some maladaptive thinking or some kind of upbringing that seems challenging, when we really look at life, it can be a beautiful, beautiful journey. But you have to know that you have to change your mentality, change your mindset if you've had some things that you've had to courageously get over. Mentality is a lot of how do we persist in something that's challenging? How do we persist in the change? How do we take that courage to change and be persistent in it? It's a mentality, it's a mindset. Okay, so the importance of having your mindset be that no matter what, I'm not going to give up. This is like really, really important to the journey. You don't quit. You don't quit at it. You just keep going. Okay. Now, also, you could have mentors, you have coaches, you have team players, you have people with you that hopefully will help you reach that end goal that might seem impossible. Okay, because there's going to be times it just seems like this is an impossible accomplishment, but it's not. It's not if you're persistent. And you might want a quick fix. You might want the next quick fix. Quick fix is not persistency. Okay? Quick fix is a quick fix. And maybe you did something fast and you got something accomplished, but it wasn't the big dream. It wasn't what you needed to really go for. When you're persistent for a dream and you continue, it's powerful. There's power behind it, and there's character. There's a character that shows consistency, that no matter what came my way, no matter what spoke in my ear, no matter who was jealous of me and said I couldn't make it, no matter what my family said, it was a powerful, persistent challenge I took on, and I accomplished it. And there's going to be times where people are going to be jealous and try to be against you or try to be against your dream. And you're going to have to pick yourself up and say, I'm going for it anyway. And that power is going to, feel good that you met the goal and you accomplished the goal. When it comes to like persistency, there's also a lot of character building. Okay, your character doesn't quit. Character building is huge. How do you build character if every time you try to do something, you throw in the towel too quickly? Okay, college, people who go to college, I'm a late bloomer in a lot of things. So I'm not saying college is the answer for everybody. It could be anything, a technical school, it could be a musician, it could be any gift or talent that you might have, that when you continue to go when things are hard, there's a character trait there. There's a mentality and a character trait that keeps saying, I'm going to get better and better at this. Each and every day I'm getting better and better. Okay? And when the going gets tough, the tough get going, kind of a thing. I'm going to keep going no matter what. So I do want this topic today to be about not quitting. Okay, there are going to be some people who are, prodigies. But even if we look at Mozart practiced 15 hours a day. Okay, even when he was little, he didn't just, not put effort into his talent. But then there are going to be times where you're not talented and you really do need to be taught and you really do need your coaching. And the biggest thing I think about, and it was one of my clients who talked about this in the past, but was Star Wars, where Luke was just a farmer's boy, some kind of farm boy, and he had to move up the ranks to become a Jedi, okay? And he had to go through all these character developments and not quitting and facing complicated situations in his family and etc. The list goes on if you're a Star Wars fan. But it developed his character and it showed his consistency, the emotional connection to wanting that goal. And he didn't quit. I mean, that would be any karate or any martial art. You go from the white belt to the black belt. And there's steps and there's goals and there's senseis and there's people that have to teach you to stay motivated. Persistency is self-motivation, because you might not always have somebody there, and say the sensei, is out for a little while for some reason and goes on vacation. You still have to practice. You still have to put in the effort. You still have to be the one to say, I'm not going to give up, and you're going to master that skill. So whatever your courage is today to change, whatever it is that you have to do to make a strong goal and to persist, to continue in it, you want to make sure that you know how powerful that is for your character and how powerful that is for people to watch, how powerful and grateful to be that your life will be more than what you thought it would be, that you would be grateful and thankful for the people around you, because truly once you become successful, we forget that there were people that supported and rallied around you to help you be persistent, okay? And then there's some that would try to make you fail. But this is about getting through the obstacles, getting through the challenges, having a temporary defeat, having something feel like you failed, but going for it again anyway. You need that emotional connection to keep you going. And I don't know if that makes sense, but like the passion, okay? To know that eventually I'm gonna hit the mark, eventually I'm gonna get there. It's so easy for people to quit. Okay, so easy. Oh, I've never done it before. This is uncomfortable for me. It's out of my comfort zone. I'm unsure what to do. I mean, me doing YouTubes, this is out of my comfort zone. I'm in my 50s. I barely can figure out the technology, but I'm gonna keep going. Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to get better and better at it and see if there's a way that I can figure out how to do the content, make them shorter, make them more understandable. But I am going to continue, even if I sometimes stumble and need paperwork and need, corrections. But it is out of your comfort zone sometimes, these dreams and goals. Some might not be. Some might be just going to the gym daily and being in a consistent habit that you have to persist in to lose weight or to get better at that, gym equipment, okay? Whatever. You're trying to get better. If you're a runner, to beat your own score and be persistent at showing up to the 5K races, anything, you have to be persistent and you have to have the passion to want to evolve and grow. So this is about not giving up on yourself or giving up on your dream because it's out of your comfort zone or because you felt defeated. You will win if you keep going. You will. Okay? It just might take longer than you thought, but you will. So some of this could be about, getting over relationships. Some of this could be about getting over some family trauma. Some of this could be about anything like this. But persistency is the quality of winners. Okay? And nothing great is achieved without being persistent. So my attempt today is that you work your way up from the bottom to the top. Okay? And get out of your comfort zone. I mean, there was a saying, make something out of nothing, is what God did. God made something out of nothing. There was nothing, and then he made something. Okay? You're about to find a way to form something, form something and find a way to do it. So I'm going to encourage you with that. Okay, be persistent, be patient with the quality of persistency. Allow yourself to take the time that it takes to change and grow and evolve. That is the only way to become a winner. Otherwise, you're going to keep feeling down on yourself that you didn't continue to take your dreams. Okay, so take the courage to change, make something out of nothing, go from no way to the new way, whatever you want to say, and take that courage to change. Come back to this channel. Please email me if you want. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.